Lucy. Yoo-hoo, Lucy. Hello. Lucy, it's on record.
Way, woman who be thinking we soft, we don't play. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hold up. Hey, woman who be thinking we soft, we don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off.
Hi! Hello!
Guys.
Welcome back to episode
13.
13! Oh my god, it's like we planned it. The Super Bowl, Taylor Swift.
Oh my gosh. Look at us go.
Reputation incoming.
I think this is an Easter egg, guys. This episode
Is an Easter egg.
she actually contacted us personally to ask.
Yeah.
She did.
Also in our 10 subscribers.
I think we have like 17.
Upgrades, people! Upgrades!
I'm pretty sure
When,
we're on
like
like
3 minutes ago, guys. Why do we always start this as he
What?
went
Did Max actually go live? Mine doesn't say that
Rose
he's
already got 4K people waiting.
Mine doesn't.
That's-
Why is my Twitch not saying that he's live? Oh,
he
there he is.
is.
Monday chill.
He just went, let's get rid of 2,000 people. 3, 2, 1. He reveals his back out.
Don't worry, Maxie. We'll stay for you. I'll leave it on in the background.
We got you, Pookie.
We got you, Pookie. We're here for Max Futrell and Max Futrell only, not the voice.
No. Not the voice.
No.
No.
We're here for Max Futrell and Max Futrell only. We love him. Although I will have to mute you so that you don't sue us.
Please, Max.
Max,
please don't
everybody! He's actually live. You know what? That makes our intro perfect.
Oh my gosh, it
Lando's not
does.
here and we don't know where he is.
Lando's not here and we don't know where he is. Said by Stream
Lando's probably hard at work.
Bro, that was so funny having that come up when Lando.
Oh my god, yeah. Lando was sat right next to Max in Monaco. Max is in Lando's flat and he's going, Stream Elements is popping up like, Lando's not here. And no, we don't know where he is. And I'm like, well, I do. He's there.
Mama,
Does
Lando
anyone want to
behind
open
you.
their eyes and just... Oh,
Mama,
we
Mama,
love Max.
Orlando behind you.
See, for my nap earlier, I tried to use Max Futrell as my background noise. And for the first time ever, it didn't work.
I
Max-
tried last night and it didn't work.
Max is my white noise, where like he's such a comfort streamer for me, and I've seen the stream so many times that I could say it word for word. That like I'll like play it on my TV or something to take a wee nap, and he's just like my white noise. Love him.
We love Max.
Live, love Max Futrell. Who will now feature in the background of our entire podcast.
He's our feature today.
He's our feature today.
He
So
is.
if
That's
at
our
any
guest.
point, viewers, you're wondering why is Beth looking to the side, she's watching Max Futrell.
He
I'll
is
just be
open your
looking.
split screen.
Because you
Your
did
split
it,
screen.
I noticed it whenever I was editing our Daytona podcast. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Beth is not with us.
No.
Beth is not in the room. She is not here.
Yeah, gotta have my ADHD on my screen now. I gotta have distractions. I was sat in my lecture colouring in Teletubbies earlier.
What odds
because
do we
it was
have?
so
Is
boring.
Hogan there?
They were good pictures. They were good pictures.
You know what? I have to say, and I know this isn't really motorsports related, but I don't care. Need to give Max Futrell a shout out for realizing the issues that people were having with his moderators
Oh.
and addressing them.
That's
We
A lot
love
of people wouldn't do that.
A king who
lot,
takes
yeah,
responsibility.
a lot of people wouldn't do that. And I personally, I didn't mind it because I was not the person in chat going, "Where's Lando?" But there was some streams where like he was live with Lando, and if you even mentioned
Yeah.
him, which I know was an auto ban, I'm pretty sure it was a word.
Yeah.
Lando was banned in chat,
Mhm.
which is also why everyone called him Bob. But everyone now knows about Bob, so I feel like he goes under another name because Max called him Barry like 2 weeks ago.
Not
Yeah.
I was
Barry.
like, is this the new Bob? Does he go by Barry now? He's
Maybe.
having an identity crisis.
We're just
No,
going
but it
through
was
B
like-
names.
When Max would go live and like stream the races, like his reaction, you couldn't talk
Yeah.
about what Lando was doing in the chat because chat would delete it.
Yeah. Like Lando would, like he'd be like, oh my gosh, Lando! And it's like your message was deleted by a moderator.
Sometimes they went too far and they were deleting stuff willy-nilly, like even it was like a topical
Yeah.
thing.
Bro,
But
I got deleted. My comment got deleted once because I used 2 exclamation points.
Yeah, they're
You're too excited. You're just too excited.
I'm sorry. I'll calm down. But no,
But-
fair play, and I actually think, well, minus the last 2 Twitch streams because chat.
chat was
Yeah. Can
insane.
Can that be our first topic of the day? Actually, we have.
It's on the list, so
it's on the
absolutely.
list. We have streamer Lando returns. So for those who don't watch Max Futrell, this is
There
the
he
case.
is.
If you're gonna join it just for Lando, off. It's Max's stream, not Lando's. But he
Facts.
was in Monaco this week to go and visit Mr. No Riz. And guys, normally chat's a great time. Chat is a vibe. I have met so many friends in Max's chat that I speak to offline, like outside of Max's chat. And you know, we've had people that have messaged that Beth and I are going to be meeting up with at Silverstone. Like, it's a lovely little community, and he normally has about like 1.8k, 2k viewers. Like, normally, we hit 6k viewers whenever he was with Lando, and chat
Insane.
was crazy.
You
And
know
I
what's
don't
really
mean crazy in the
funny?
fact of like, oh my god, Lando's here. Not that crazy.
It's just speed.
No, not that crazy
Just-
either.
They were
I mean, the that was being put in chat, and y'all wonder why he doesn't stream anymore.
It's very funny because Max is actually talking about said chat
Is it?
literally right now. Yeah.
Let's turn him up.
I think he's stopped now. He just was.
First stream we did together, that was good fun. I think chat was great that day. I didn't see.
Even Max is talking about it, guys.
Yeah, he said the chat not yesterday, the second stream they did, whenever that was not vibes.
I think because at that point it had reached Twitter.
But as well, I feel like people took advantage of when Lando was on his own there.
Yes.
Because like
Yeah.
there was a lot more times in the second stream where Lando was like sat on his own or like sat just reading chat. And there was some not very nice things being put in that chat.
I saw something on, I think it was Twitter, but it was someone who had posted on Instagram and TikTok saying it was like, oh, chat's not the reason why he stopped streaming, yada yada yada. Don't cry about it, yada yada yada.
Do we remember the t-shirt that Lando owned that literally said it's chat's fault?
Yeah. It is
Still
chat's
a
fault.
true statement, because you would think after Lando not streaming properly for like what, 2 or 3 years now, he hasn't streamed properly.
He had a one-off stream last year,
Yeah, where
and that was
his
it.
face wasn't in it either.
It wasn't on, it was just
Yeah.
him driving a car.
That you could see. Which at that point everyone just switched over to Max's live as well, except the psychos. But no harm. That was but no, chat was like wild. Now I missed the first hour of the stream because Twitch hates me and likes to not send me notifications. Beth is my notification. And yeah, even after I joined an hour later, chat was still like, right. For example, at one point, P walked in and everyone in chat, well, not everyone, but like most of chat was, is that Maggie? Is that Maggie? Is that Maggie? Tell Maggie to show her face. And I was like, whoa!
I saw something where and like Lando was like giving directions to someone, and people were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Maggie must not know how to get back to her hotel."
Or maybe
It's just
P just wanted to leave the house.
Exactly. Oh, it's not all about
Maybe
Maggie.
P, who was making them dinner, went, here, I need you to get some ingredients. Where's your local shop? Like,
exactly.
we
I
don't
love-
know what went on. And then there was also another point where the pair of them were like speaking to someone at the door, and the music was loud, and all of chat were like, we can't
Oh
hear
yeah,
what you're saying. We can't hear what you're saying. And he was like, yeah, you don't have to hear what we're saying. Like,
Literally.
yeah.
Be so for real right now.
be so for real. Like, if Max mutes, he mutes. Like,
There's a
If
reason.
the music is too loud, he doesn't want you to hear what's happening. I fear it's
But
common sense.
even in sense of like, I saw people on Twitter with, whenever he was giving the directions, I saw people being on Twitter being like, Max must have muted the mic because it was Maggie. And I was like, or maybe he doesn't want people to know where he lives.
It's
Exactly.
common sense. Not everything's about Maggie.
Like, if I'm, like, for example, I've been live on TikTok before and my parents have walked in and I mute the mic out of respect for them because they don't want to be on live.
Exactly.
Like, you just, it's, oh, anyway.
Are there been times
Just
where we have
because
said
Lando's-
stuff on your live
Just
and it's
because
been
Lando's
muted?
in the media, you do not have the rights to everything in his life.
Or anything in his life, to
You know
be
what?
honest.
I feel like that links so nicely onto how everyone attacked him in Monaco when he was walking with the cameras out. It's the one that we saw of him and Max in the watch shop, and like Max clocks it, and he like
Max clocks the camera
and he like nudges Lando. Lando clocks it.
Yeah, so they were shopping. It was Richard Mill, I believe they were in, and yeah, they were sitting there, and Max had his back to whoever was filming, and Lando was sitting in front of Max, so you couldn't see Lando. Max turned around, clocked the camera, and then turned to Lando laughing, and then Lando just went. Such a good clip. But like, can we stop, please? Even though, yes, moments like that as an outsider are funny to look at and go like, that's quite funny that they clocked the camera. But like, let's not bombard them. And also, the clips of like, I don't know how it works in Monaco, okay? Genuinely, I'm putting my hands up. I am very naive to how things work in Monaco because I've never been there. It's not in my tax bracket. But I know that like whenever you go to like LA or New York, the sort of like unspoken rule is to not approach a celebrity for a selfie. Yeah. Like, I know that that's a thing that like residents of LA will not approach a celebrity for a photo.
Because they're probably so used to seeing, because
yeah,
it's
obviously
LA.
like tourists and stuff probably will. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but like realistically, how many tourists are passing through Monaco? Like, I know it's a big Formula One destination, but like in the middle of winter,
yeah, not many.
So like,
it's weird.
And there was that video of Lando, Maggie, Max, and P. Were like walking out of some sort of like restaurant or cafe or something, and like the other three were gone because Lando was being stopped for signatures, photos, this, that, and the other. And he's so polite. I don't think I've ever seen him, besides in the paddock, deny a photo to a fan.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him, like, besides whenever he's actually working, being like, sorry guys, I'm like not right now. Like, I've seen photos of him on Twitter, like, where he is dripping in sweat from a run and he's like stopped mid-run to take a photo with a fan. Like,
he's just so nice. He's
a very polite person, and I know there's a lot of people in the media that will put their hands up and just go, no, like, not right now. And I know he like says that they're joke, like that there's jokes whenever someone comes up to him and they're like, are you Lando Norris? And he's like, no. Like, but that's also fair, because if you're not looking at him and going, that's Lando Norris, like, are you a fan or do you just want a photo with someone famous?
Literally.
So I get that, but like the hundreds of videos, the videos of like them getting in the car and everything is, it's just odd. I wonder how like Max and P feel with that, because I know that Maggie is somewhat in the media as well, because she does like acting and modeling and this stuff.
Yeah. Max will be probably not used to it because of like Quadrant and stuff, but P is probably like, she's probably is so probably weird to her. She's not in the spotlight at all.
He said, get me in the car.
He was like, get me in the car and get away.
But like, yeah, odd that like he's not on his own either. You're approaching him whenever you know he's with a crowd of his friends.
Yeah, it's weird, and I would not have the guts to do that.
I had to laugh. I think I sent it to both of you on TikTok, but someone posted a video of like the four of them walking out of the cafe, and they've captioned it, P leaving a restaurant with Max and friends. And I was like, yes!
That is the caption that we need more of.
P is my queen. Love her.
I love P.
An icon, the moment. There's innuendos in the Smashburger stream, and Max's like life leaving his eyes. Iconic.
And she's just beautiful. Like her Instagram posts, she's just
that one. Oh my god, there's one. I don't know where it was. Was it whenever she was at home? Was I don't know.
Was it in Brazil?
Or, like, oh my gosh, her Brazil picture.
In the purple
dress.
Yeah, in Brazil.
I literally sent it to my mom and I went, "Can this be my graduation dress?"
The purple butterfly one.
The purple.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
think Alex has that one too.
Alex
It's like-
has the dress as well.
I
yeah.
like
Or-
as well the like really iconic, like famous Alex. It's like a pink blush dress and it's got like the halter
Yes.
neck. Love it
Mhm.
as well. Also looked at it for my graduation dress once again, not my tax bracket, but it's fine. My tax bracket is barely Primark.
Sometimes Quadrant,
Always Quadrant. Use code Max20. Oh my
which will
God,
still be
don't forget.
live by the time this video goes.
will that code? I'm pretty sure the whole thing's sold out now.
He said
Oh,
that
probably,
it's
but
good
the
for
code's
a
for a
week.
week.
So
I love that
But
whenever
yeah,
I Quadrant.
you could use the code on other, like the whole store, I'm assuming, but it's just like the archive stuff.
No, I think it's just the archive stuff.
it's just
Oh,
the
is it?
archive stuff.
Oh, is it? Okay.
There's still a couple of things left. It's like depending on sizes, but
By
yeah,
the time this goes out, it may be sold out.
Quadrant, the archives. It's like a thing on their homepage. It's merch that's like going away. Like this is one of them, and it's like
We
never,
all bought stuff. I bought
like, never.
Exploration.
Ow. Hopefully this time next week we can do like a little haul. I don't know if yours will be there, Brooke.
No, mine's getting shipped.
Mine's
to
not even been
home, 'cause
shipped yet.
because I didn't know when, like the time frame of like shipping,
Oh, Quadrant are
especially
really
coming,
Quadrant are really
especially from the States. Yeah, if I when I go home, because I'll be home at the end of the month, and we'll be recording one episode while I'm home. I'll wear
we
it.
might get a separate Brooke haul.
Yes.
But yeah, so I got like, but like the deals were incredible. So I got like a hoodie and 2 t-shirts for 40
And they
pounds.
were already on sale, and then adding
Yeah.
like the Max 20 is an
Yeah.
extra little.
I got a
This is
t-shirt
why we
and a
watch Max
sweatshirt.
Futura, guys. He gives us discounts. Quadrant admin.
We
Which a
love,
lot of
we
people I
love.
don't think know. I don't think people know that Max is the Quadrant admin.
Real.
I
They
don't know if there is another admin where like, you know, there's like a social media team or whatever, but
That's potentially.
Max has revealed himself as the Quadrant admin. So if you ever receive a like from Quadrant on your
It's
story,
Max.
might have been Max. Anyway, moving on. We'll stick on the topic of Lando for a little bit. We have Lando's helmet reveal. It's the Sim.
Just more blobs.
I got a video reaction, and if this video is too short, I'll put it in. But I had a reaction of me opening it for the first time. I recorded my reaction. Is he keeping the same helmet? I'm really confused. It's got the new Quadrant logo though, and it's got the LM4 cart, but that's the new Quadrant logos on his chin. Is he keeping the same helmet? Is the helmet reveal that he's keeping the 2024 helmet?
I have mine as
literally
well.
going like, that could be the helmet reveal. That's last year's helmet. And my whole, like, I was live on TikTok at the time. My whole chat was like, no, like, Lucy, that's the 2025 helmet. Like, that's why the whole branding is blobs are back. And I was like, yeah, but I thought it was going to be like black and white because obviously the fleece is black and white. And I was like,
I thought it was gonna be, because I saw this. I think I saw it after I saw his helmet reveal, that it was gonna be like the blacked out one.
Yeah,
So-
I thought
Helmet?
maybe.
Yeah, I thought that's probably what it was gonna be because of like the black and white, and like, oh, maybe he's going like a dark mode this year.
yeah,
I
was
almost would have
thinking more
preferred that.
like a dulled neon where it's like got like that black tint over the top of it or something. But
Yeah,
no,
I
we got
mean,
the
if
same
it-
helmet with more blobs.
people were speculating, and they were probably reaching. People are seeing his
No,
races that he's won in.
Listen, at first, because there's like 4 blobs along the like forehead of it. At first, I looked at it and I was like, I kind of see tracks, and then I literally looked up Miami track.
Yeah, no.
It's not there, but like
People were stretching for some of them.
Sululu is the Sululu, guys. Keep going, whatever makes
For
you.
real, for real.
Don't know when we're getting Oscar's helmet reveal, but
Oh, wow, hopefully soon.
hopefully
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
the countdown's on. We're
We-
I
yeah,
want
ready to
Ollie's. I want Ollie's.
We are now at the point where we are starting to get more reveals. For example, we also got George and Kimmy's helmets.
Yeah,
Very good. Classic George.
George blue. Kimmy, very similar to his F2 helmet.
Yeah. I feel like the only person who's really had like a mega change in their helmet was Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this helmet's so
Carlos's
good.
looks. I think Carlos's isn't out yet.
I was saying,
It's been leaked. I'm pretty sure because
Yeah.
I've seen one, and it's like white and like baby blue.
Ooh.
It looks quite cool. It looks quite cool.
Okay, it'll
But
look
obviously, he
nice
couldn't
in
have
Williams.
hasn't
a red
been-
helmet.
Yeah. We have also had the. Listen, guys, I hate it, so I'm gonna let someone else comment on
Do you
it.
want me to do it?
Yeah, I hate it.
Mercedes and their new partner, Adidas.
Or as Brooke calls it, Adidas.
Adidas.
Do you know what though? I was literally saying earlier, I was like, for me, it takes away that like Mercedes in my head has been like a very classy, very like when they had like Tommy, it was like very classy, very, and now it's
Like
just giving
luxurious almost.
Yeah,
it's giving I'm gonna get
Yeah.
stabbed by a kid in the street wearing that now.
Yeah, it's like right. The fear for me, right? Whenever I think of a Mercedes road car and who's driving that, I'm picturing like 30-year-old yoga mums with their two in the backseat. Like Mercedes A class, Mercedes C class. Like they all finish with class. Adidas is not class.
It's not.
The big fat stripes.
Oh, the race suits made me gag. Like
why is it so aggressive?
The actual like merch, I'm like, you know what, fair, you do you, because obviously
I
like
don't mind it.
has like there's Hollister merch that McLaren has, there's Abercrombie and Fitch or whatever it is, like they've got race, this, that, and the other. So I understand pairing with clothing brands. So if you want to go with Adidas, it makes sense. It's a sport clothing brand.
They were with Puma.
Yeah, so to me, I'm like, that doesn't bother me. The stripes on the race suit really hurt my feelings.
They're really aggressive. They should have been thinner.
So aggressive. The cost of the merch, I was like, oh, Adidas, it'll probably be a bit cheaper than it was at Tommy.
How expensive is it?
It's like £75, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. What?
To be fair, Adidas can be quite expensive with some of their stuff. But my fear is that I'm going to walk into a JD Sports and I'm going to see Mercedes merch.
It's going to be front center.
I literally said as we walked past there, I was like, shall we go and see if we can find it? But I was like, no, actually, JD scares me.
Like, I don't know. It's not a bit of me. I'm a Nike girl through and through. Sorry, guys. The only thing I'll accept of George Russell showing up in an Adidas tracksuit is if he dresses up as Sue Sylvester for Halloween. That is the only thing I will accept.
I hope they dress up for Halloween this year because they didn't do it last year, which sucked.
I'm really disappointed by that. I was like, guys, you let the team down because Media Day was actually on Halloween.
It was.
Disappointed.
Missed opportunity.
Speaking of race suits, we also got the Saba suits, which Beth is very happy over.
And I have written why I'm very happy. The green colour on the suit matches the green colour of Gabrielle's Brazil flag.
They're not as snot coloured anymore.
That just satisfies my brain so nicely. The fact that they picked the same colours.
It's a nice little touch.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
And they also don't look like they came out of a child's nose anymore.
Oh, love it.
The car still might. You never know.
But this is right before, aren't they switching to Aston Martin? Not Aston Martin. Jesus, Audi.
Audi.
Is that, yeah. Like, is it next year? Yeah.
Yeah. Not this year. Not yet.
One more year. New regs next year, though, guys. How excited are we?
No more being asked, what's DRS?
What's mom?
DRS is Daniel Ricciardo supremacy. I don't.
Correct. Oh, DR3. RIP. Anyway.
Rest in peace.
Speaking of Daniel Ricciardo, guys, I'm not ready. We have officially received the release date of Drive to Survive Season 7, which will be March 7th. But also means we're going to have to relive the departure of Logan Sargent and the departure of Ricciardo.
Do you know what, though? And the fact that it's apparent that they filmed Lando and Daniel on that last night because that Lando went down to Vicar.
Yeah.
And they were like, Netflix has filmed it. No, if they put it in, I'm actually going to spiral. I'm going to
Don't
be
call
on the
me.
floor.
That
Do not
Don't come by
contact
my
me.
house. I will be
I-
unreachable.
I
Yeah, but when we
actually-
get to an episode called Papaya Rules, then what? Then what?
there
I'm
will be.
jumping out
If
my
there is
window.
not an episode called Papaya Rules, they have missed their chance. But I'm telling you now, Drive to Survive comes out on this Friday, the 7th of March. I will not be reachable until
Yeah.
we're filming this episode on the Sunday. Like, I
I
am going to
think-
lie in my bed and watch it in one sitting.
I think I'm gonna be on break still. Like I won't be back at school. You bet I'm binging that entire thing on the 7th.
I've
booking the cinema
I've
room.
took it off work.
That's so fair.
that means that episode is just Drive to Survive. That's all it's gonna be.
I booked the 7th of March off work because
That's
good.
honestly so fair. I rate it.
I
I
said,
need to
don't
book the
contact me,
cinema room.
don't come near me, don't breathe near me.
I
Mother,
will be unreachable.
please cut a slot in my door and slide food under. I will not be reachable unless it, because my fear, right? My fear is that, like, I don't know, we haven't got what time it releases at because it'll be at the same time worldwide. Because I know there's some places that'll do like an album drop will be at midnight. So Australia gets it like 12 hours before the States.
Mhm.
So I know that like stuff like that happens. Netflix don't do it like that. It'll be like a 9 a.m. release date for the UK. Or no, like it's normally an 8 a.m. release date for the UK and it's midnight for like that side of America.
The West Coast.
That one.
That would mean it's gonna be at like 4 a.m. if it's like that.
Well,
Yeah, but you can just wake up and watch it.
Yeah, I've
That's
watched
true.
I've watched TV shows that have like typically they get dropped at like 8 a.m. UK time.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine, bro. You'll be
It's
fine.
either by
I'll just make sure the first thing I will not go on Twitter.
Yeah, no, but
No.
my fear, right, is that like I'm gonna sleep through like my alarm or something, and Beth's gonna send me a Snapchat video being like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe they showed this," and I'm gonna be like, "No!" So I will be turning everything off. I will not be contacting anyone until all 10 episodes are done. I'm uninstalling TikTok. I'm uninstalling Instagram.
I'm not doing that. If I uninstall TikTok, I'm not getting it back.
That's valid. But like I will not be going on any social media because I know fine rightly someone will clip it and post it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like I'll go on. Because like there are some people, I know people that like will watch TV shows out of order. I know someone in my life, like personally, that will skip to the final episode of a series. Just happens.
Oh, I've heard people
You
do
know what
that.
I am ready to relive though? Abu Dhabi! Except for Oscar's sake.
I'm ready to live Miami. Bring me back to Miami.
Yes! I'm going
Miami.
back to 505.
Do you know what?
I really
I
hope
can't
they
wait
don't
to.
do? I really hope they don't do it as like a snippet where it's like, you know, the whole episode is blah 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 blah, and then like the last like maybe Lando gets like 15 seconds of attention to be like Lando goes.
I want them because wasn't it like by like team?
They've been by
Yeah.
team for like the past 3 seasons.
I
think.
don't
They've
want
been
that.
like
I want it to
3 or
be in order of the season because I think that just
That's
makes
what
my
I'm
brain.
hoping, but I
have
want
a
them to
feeling
fix it. But
It's typically they'll do it by team, but like see like without sounding really negative, like the lower grid teams will get like one episode mashed together.
Yeah, I did notice that.
So like there was an
But-
episode, I could not tell you what season it was, season 3 maybe or 4.
I think
It was
must
like
have been
McLaren
4.
and Aston Martin got the same episode. Because it was all about like their little battle for like 4th in the construction
Yeah.
or something.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I don't like that.
2020.
McLaren battling for 4th or 5th? Nah, get me out of here.
120.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see it. We will be doing an episode the week before Drive to Survive drops where we will be giving all of our predictions for what will show. And then we'll be able to confirm it the week after whether it was actually shown or not. Okay, moving on. We'll go back to helmets because I missed this point because I'm silly. We have Lewis's throwback to his first Mercedes and McLaren with his gorgeous helmet. I actually loved it.
Beautiful.
Charles's Monaco flag with tributes to Jules and his dad, which did
His is
cry.
so cute.
It did make me cry, I won't lie. I was so
he's just, I think I saw on Instagram that he's had this design for a few years now, and he made people vote on a poll like, oh, which helmet would you like to see? And they didn't pick that one, but it was very close from what I did see. But that one was the one that was chosen. I think it was for was it for last season? I can't remember.
It was either last season or
Either
season
23.
before. I can't remember.
Yeah. But I am glad that we are finally getting, that helmet that he has had for a while. And it's obviously very special to him because it's got Monaco flags colors. And then it has the tributes to Jules and then his dad on both sides of.
I feel like he usually has some sort of tribute to his dad on his helmet.
Yeah, he normally has Jules and his dad.
And
just like Carlos has, is it Maria? He always has the star on the back of his helmet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm so excited for the rest of the helmets to drop. Honestly, most disappointed thus far is Lando, can't lie. Not that I don't love the blobs, okay? Do not get me wrong. I love the blobs.
Expecting something, I think, more.
Man's always eats with his helmets. His helmets slack.
His special helmets are going to be so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Lando, you better pull up with these special edition
helmets. Do we
helmets.
think he's going to do a special helmet for Miami for his first win?
Probably.
He might. Do not bring back the beach ball. Lando Norris, if you're watching this, do not bring back the beach ball.
Please. For Miami, he will not be. There's no way.
It's the photo of him like kissing the trophy on the side of his head. But very, very excited for the rest of the helmet reveals. I'm looking forward to Alex Albon's and I'm looking forward to Oscar Piastri.
Yes.
I would love Alex to just do his panda helmet all year round.
I'm looking forward to Yuki. I feel like Yuki has some good helmets too.
Yuki always has good helmets.
He does. I'm also excited to see all the rookies' helmets and what they come up
with.
So we shall see. Very exciting.
Exciting things.
Speaking of other exciting things, we have Alex for F2.
Alex Dune
has been confirmed. So that leaves 2 seats.
I think it's 2.
Yeah.
2 seats left to confirm.
He said.
Wasn't he in another series? I thought I saw something earlier where he was doing something else. Unless I'm misremembering something.
I haven't seen anything.
But
no,
that's too, yeah. Exciting things.
Very exciting.
And then I guess that could also tie into the Formula E rookie session.
Yes.
Which I think, is he doing that?
Yes.
Okay, that might be what I was thinking of. But because I remember him seeing that he was going to be doing something else as well.
Yeah, he's doing the Formula E rookie test with Neom. Our favorite.
I can never say. Also, my mom, I thought she was going to wet herself, but we were in the city center the other day, and there is a makeup brand called Neom, like Neom. And I looked at it because like the makeup stands in like our local like drugstore is all like they've got like these big boxes that like glow with the brand's name, and I pointed at it in the middle of like, and it was so busy, and I pointed at it and just went meow. My mother
it's the only appropriate reaction.
My mother was embarrassed to be seen with me for the first time in her life, but here we are. Okay, we also have Pirelli tire tests are officially complete. With Lando, Charles, and Oscar participating. And I want to talk about the naked car because it hurt my feelings.
Oh my god! Someone put some clothes on it, please.
Please, someone.
I don't like it.
No, you
That's
know
not
what?
my
The naked race suits as well. Is there a picture of Oscar in the race suit without any logos on it?
Yes, it's so.
No, I can't. I actually can't.
I don't like it.
You don't realize, like, you know, whenever you first start watching Formula One, like I remember whenever I first started watching it, I was like, I don't want any like McLaren merch or anything because why would I want to walk about with a bunch of logos on me? Then you strip the logos and you're like, put them back.
It's naked.
Put them back on.
I take everything back that I said.
Put them back on. I regret it. I'm sorry. Put them back on because watching that little car go around in circles, and like the side panel that's the weirdest.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, where's my giant OKX? Like, where's it at?
Where's its clothes?
Where's the MasterCard logo on the front wing? What's going on?
What is going on?
It's so weird. Like, odd to see it. But I actually didn't look at anything to do with the Pirelli tire test. It's quite literally just whatever I've seen on TikTok and Twitter, little clips. And also McLaren did post a video of them doing it where it was like, blink and you'll miss it, and it's just the car going,
well, it's just the car.
Yeah.
That's all the content you really get. They put out, it was like a website, I couldn't find it. It was so much effort to find, I can't lie. That tell you how many laps they all complete at the end of the day and the times that they did, but it's nothing really.
It's nothing special.
It's just tire testing.
They were testing the 2026 tires, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Getting ready for next year.
On the grid as well. 2026 might be wild, but we'll get into the FIA being silly again in a little bit because we're gonna keep the controversial ones to the end. We have Pato, Brooke,
Super Bowl.
Brooke. This is your area of the world.
This is your man.
So something that I don't know if we touched on, but IndyCar has moved away from, I think it was NBC, and so now in the States it's on Fox. And so Fox took control and made some new commercials for IndyCar. They've already released 2. Well, they'll all be released by the time you guys see this. The first one that they released was Joseph Newgarden, which he's won the Indy 500 twice back to back. I don't want to talk about it. And then Alex Palou has won IndyCar back to back 3 times. He's pretty good. And then it was rumored for a while that Pato had one. And they're like, oh, they got to be releasing it during the Super Bowl. And that they did. And it's so good. And I love him so much.
So
but
I don't want to talk about
That's a story for another day. What on earth is going
on? And we also have our Land Oscar reunion.
They're back.
They finally got back to work.
Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. I also love that we get a selfie at the start of every race season from them.
Oh
my gosh.
It's the best.
It's the iconic
They're
selfie.
So cute.
They're so good. They're so baby from like 2023.
Lando always looks like younger sibling.
Like they took that selfie on Oscar's first day.
So baby.
But yeah, Lando always giving younger sibling vibes, no matter what. He always looks like the younger one out of the 2.
He's a menace.
Oh,
he is.
We love him being a menace, though.
Literally. That's what he does best.
Okay. Speaking of menaces.
Our least favorite menace is back.
Let's bring this topic back to the FIA. We spoke about them last week, guys. They're decided to be silly again.
Maybe. It's not confirmed. Maybe. Silly. It's not confirmed silly.
Rumor! This, I hope, does not end up being true. But the FIA supposedly are in discussions about shutting down team radios to help control swearing.
Say it ain't so.
That's all I have to say on that matter.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they tried it once. I'm pretty sure it didn't work.
It doesn't work. It's so engaging to watch the radios. Like, for example, like, I don't care if they don't show the radios with swear words in it or whatever. I don't care. First things first, it's censored. Second things second, it's like asterisked out, like the little stars are there. So it's not as if like your child sitting next to you is going to read a bunch of stars on a screen and know what's being said. They do not know that word unless the parent is educating the child on what that word is. And it's not as if they don't censor it the way that we censor it in this, where like, if I say the word, I will keep it so that you can hear the F, so that you know what word I've said.
Yeah, that is all gone.
Like, there are some
just
words
stars.
I can't tell. There are some times where like you can't tell whether Lando or any of the drivers, I don't know why I said Lando, any of the drivers, you can't tell if they're saying shit, fuck, dick. You can't tell what they're saying because it like the whole word is censored.
Yeah.
Like, there has been some radios that I have seen different people quoting different ways because you don't know what the swear word is.
Exactly.
So it's silly. It's silly to me. All you know is that, heaven forbid, they said a curse word and they're adults. They are adults.
Last time I checked, I didn't think Formula One was for children.
And you want your kids to watch it?
Watch F1 Kids. There's literally a separate thing for kids. If they're watching F1 with you, that's your job as a parent to, maybe not watch it with them because you know that there's, curse words.
If your kid knows the swear word, you're teaching your child the swear words.
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's on the parents. It shouldn't be on the drivers to hold back swearing, especially in a high adrenaline sport during a race.
They're adults. They are adults.
Even the youngest is still technically an adult.
Yeah, that's vile. But they are adults. They are allowed to swear. Also, if you don't want them to swear, instead of just cutting out the radios altogether,
just don't show it.
Monitor them. Just don't show them swear words.
I fear, as well as the swear word thing, Max also plays a part in his very actively hating on the FIA. His radios, and they probably don't want that.
That's rough. Once again, though, if he's actively hating on the FIA over the radios, just don't show that radio.
Who gets to pick what radios go out?
I don't know.
Because I want to have a word with them,
But
I quite like the strategy radios. When Ferrari is saying,
there's a lot of good radios.
We are
checking strategy. F. Charlie's like, I don't know what letters these are anymore.
A to Z. Plans A to Z.
He just guesses what strategy they've gone with.
Yeah, he's like, sure.
See, there's so many good radios out there.
They're like, okay, guys, we're going with Strat H today. And they're like,
no, 100% it's Ferrari. 100%. Most people just have A and B. Ferrari have every letter.
I wonder, has there ever been a day where Charles has just been like, fake it till you make it? Like,
gotta be.
Drive the car fast and hope for the best.
There's gotta be.
Okay. Time for our controversial stuff. We have already spoken about how dare Lando be in the presence of his friends.
How dare he? That is a crime.
Some people be crazy. Like, I kid you not, there were videos, Beth and I were cackling over some of the comments.
Dying.
Where it was like, there was one where Lando like stopped to sign a hat for a fan, and Max P and Maggie kept walking, and like the top comment was, "Look how far away he is from her. He hates her," and we were like,
literally.
What?
It's like them comments was this like P and Maggie. No, that was the one that was like, it was like P and Maggie in the front, and then Max and Lando in the back, and everyone was going, "I think P hates her."
Like, bestie, if P didn't like her, P wouldn't hang out with her.
P is like in the video, they're talking to each other, and everyone's like, P hates her. You can see it. Oh, crime.
Crazy. It's Speaking of scary Twitter fans.
Oh, God. Not again.
The Lando and Oscar fans are fighting each other again.
Always doing this. It sucks. I think all of us are Lando Oscar fans.
Yeah.
And please be normal for once in your life.
On track, please.
Why is McLaren the only team that people pitch the teammates against each other?
Oh, you haven't seen Ferrari yet. Some of them hate
I avoid Twitter as much as possible, to be honest.
Yeah, the 1644.
It's a show.
Beth DMs them to me and is like, "You need to be educated for the podcast. I'm sorry, Pookie." And I'm like,
No, the 1644s or something. They also very much hate each other.
but the
The
LN4s,
1655s also hated each other.
the
Yeah.
LN4s and the OP81s are next level, guys.
The
Because
4s and the 81s.
Oscar Piastri dared to
Dared
release
to make some
merch
for his home race.
for his home race. He
God
released merch in Aussie colors,
Yep, green, yellow, and
literally
white.
in Aussie
Classic.
colors, and everyone's like, "You copied LN4 Academy." Did he? Because I looked at the LN4 Academy merch and I went, "Oh my god, I want all of it." And I looked at the OP81 merch and I went, "You know what? Honestly, the socks are nice." I mean, the styling of it wasn't a bit of me, which is fine. It's good merch. Like, I like it.
Yeah,
It's just the colors aren't really my vibe.
it's not really something.
Like, for example, the LN4 Academy, like, bright yellow t-shirt. I was like, no.
I've got, which one have I got? We're going on an adventure, guys. I have one.
Beth's going on a trip. Am I allowed to include this?
Oh yeah, I should see it. I have this one. Oscar didn't have like a plane
Yeah, there was no like just plain vibes.
or Oscar's was very green and yellow.
Which I respect it. It's for his home
I
race.
think that's the only one I got.
It is what it is. But they battled each other. Like, I mean,
It was scary.
Death threats being thrown about. There were people
LN4 admin.
There were people being told to unalive themselves. And then the LN4 admin got involved and just said, "I'm gonna stir the pot."
Literally, people are so upset. They are clowning.
Yeah, LN4 admin's being dragged.
They're so upset with them. They're like, why are you trying to stir the pot against like Lando and Oscar? Like, why are you continue to do this?
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
I laughed. I can't lie.
It's literally not that deep.
I laughed. But like, it wasn't as if they were like posting about Oscar's merch. They were promoting Lando's. They literally just woke up this morning thinking about LM4 Academy. Like,
the thing is, like, on Threads as well with LM4 admin, pretty much every day they post something like that with one of the different collections.
Yeah.
Or they'll be like, look how cool our mini helmet is. And it's always like in the morning and they'll put like the little link underneath.
And they always post woke up thinking of or dreaming of or don't mind me just staring at. Like,
it's always every day it's that.
It's just Twitter.
They just love this.
Like, you look at the Threads comments and everyone's like, "Yay, love this." You look at Twitter and everyone's like, "Kill yourself." You're like,
literally.
Whoa!
How did we end up here?
But like, I kid you not, there was like two girls battling it out in the comment section, and like one of them literally was like, "Do a Hannah Baker." Like,
literally.
We were like, "Is it that? It's a t-shirt, my guy."
People need to touch grass.
And then another thing that I've seen all over, which is not in the podcast notes, but I'm gonna throw it in there. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing the one thing that I always.
That's fine.
Doing. But there was a TikTok, and I've seen it on Twitter as well, where people are saying that Oscar copies everything that Lando does, which is what we're talking about, but then also going on to say that Oscar rides on the back of Lando's successes.
Yes, I saw that.
I haven't seen that, but that's crazy.
And saying that Lando is the only reason McLaren won the constructors.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works.
Did it all come down to Abu Dhabi and Lando won it? Yes. If Lando hadn't have won it, would Ferrari have won it? Yes. I can understand that perspective. That is factual information. That is fine. But I'm going to throw some more factual information back in your face. Gentle reminder, guys. I did the maths. I did the maths. I got the stats. This is a team sport, correct? The constructors is calculated based off Lando's points and Oscar's points.
Yep, exactly.
Team total. If we took away Oscar's points and we're left with Lando's, McLaren would have come 5th in the Constructors' Championship. Where did they come? Beth, where did they come?
Let me just think. One second.
Were you checking?
You won, baby!
Meaning our points were equal. But if the OP81 fans want to throw this back, doing the maths also, if we took away Lando's points and we only had Oscar's, guess what? They still would have ended up 5th. Are they equal? Did Lando have a little bit more points? Yes. Was Lando also a teeny bit more prioritized than Oscar? Yes. And I'm saying this as a Lando fan. Lando is prioritized more than Oscar, despite Hungary. Hungary doesn't exist.
We
right?
don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Bruno. But Lando was prioritized more. There were more times where Oscar was told to give the position to Lando. More times where Oscar was told to slow down to let Lando stay within DRS.
DRS, yeah.
It happened. I'm not saying it didn't happen to Lando as well. There was times where Lando was told, slow down, keep Oscar in your DRS. It happened. There were times during sprints where they were even told to switch, to scrape that extra point. I get it. It's a team sport. You work together. You do teamwork.
Exactly.
And honestly, besides Hungary, McLaren are the best team to execute team orders.
100%.
Obviously, Hungary, I can understand Lando's frustration and he had a point to prove. I get that. Putting Hungary aside, any other time team orders has been given, they have done it without issue.
Exactly.
And before people try to go, oh, well, Lando argued and Oscar didn't, because I've seen that as well. Lando gave Oscar a position when he was told not to.
Exactly.
And yes, it was only a sprint, and I get that. A point is a point.
Exactly. Points mean prizes.
So, yeah, this is a team sport. Without
Let's be kind, guys.
If you remove Lando, they come 5th. If you remove Oscar, they would have come 5th. If you put them together in peace and harmony, 1st. So, before any of y'all start coming out that Oscar did not benefit McLaren as much as Lando did, and Lando did not benefit McLaren as much as Oscar did, check your facts. The end.
Period.
Thank you. Gentle reminder, guys. Formula One is a team sport. Is there also an individual competition? Yes. It is a team sport.
It is.
Anyway, it is time to begin wrapping up. So that's our controversial points.
You forgot one thing.
What?
Apparently, Leclerc ice cream is coming to England.
Oh, yes! Yay!
Leclerc ice cream. You know what? I can guarantee it. They're going to say, Leclerc ice cream at LEC is going to be available in all UK Tesco's. And where is it not going to be available? Northern Ireland. We got nothing. I kid you not. We got Little Moons like 6 months after the rest of y'all.
But do you know what? I'm going to send you guys a video of me with a tub of it, eating it, and just throwing it in your face.
So I'm selling your Silverstone ticket.
I already said that you can get some. I'll take you to the shop on the way. You can pick up some.
Okay, we'll get some for Silverstone. That's fine.
You'll get like a little,
I'll be driving.
like
Lucy can feed it me as I drive.
I'll be pistachio one, thanks.
Actually, yeah, I don't want that one. Thanks.
Yeah, I love pistachios, and I love pistachio ice cream.
Yeah,
Whoa, what were you about to say?
When you came back over there, you went, I bought 3 more bags of pistachios.
Oh my god, do you want to see my jar of pistachios?
Brooke, you're not ready.
My little pistachio glass.
Oh, is it just a cup?
Yeah, I haven't got a jar yet. Pistachios are bloody expensive. It's like £1.10, which is like $1.50 probably, for a 30-gram bag.
Oh, that's not. I'm not even a big pistachio fan. I can't lie.
I love pistachios. They're like my favorite like post-gym snack. I'm just like pistachios. Okay, time to begin wrapping this up. Dear anybody on Twitter, sincerely touch some grass. The end.
Yes.
Speaking of which, my meme of the week ties in perfectly to that because this was me reading the dramas of this week.
Wait.
So
Stop. Wait.
Ain't no way. Ain't no
Wait,
way.
wait,
Ain't-
wait.
Nice. So Beth and I matched this week, and Brooke and I matched. No, Beth and I matched last week. Brooke and I matched this week.
I saw that, like, oh, just perfect.
Love that. We're both in our. Now is the time where Beth whips out the Sergio Perez confused meme.
I think unfortunately it's already been used, but it would have been funny.
Well, guys, you know, it's Valentine's Day this week, so I'm just gonna say, you and I would never be just an incident.
Beth, you were just an incident.
Wait, that is so freaking horrible. What the hell? BRB, gonna go cry myself to sleep.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
I was being nice.
I'm
This was my
sorry.
Valentine's Day card to you. You just said that back. Jesus Christ! I don't want you to be my Valentine anymore.
You are just an incident.
Invite
Opportunity was there.
taken back.
I take it back. I take it
Oh
back.
my
I
gosh,
take it back.
that's so good.
I might send that clip to my mum though. Just for
Okay. And on that very aggressive note, we're gonna wrap that up there. So we hope you guys have enjoyed. We are one step closer to race week, which I'm so excited.
so freaking excited, bro.
Next week, we will be discussing our 2025 predictions of how we think the season is going to go. And then we're also going to talk about our Delulu predictions of what we want. Because I just have it in our podcast notes of what do we want with 2025. I want Lando to win every race. Is it going to happen? Absolutely.
I want him to win the World Drivers' Championship.
I want him to win everything. I don't even care.
Also. But with that,
do you know? I actually learned something yesterday.
What did you learn?
Someone did like a championship for like the free practices. Because like they gave like the race points for every free practice session. Guys, Lando would have won. I'm just he came up P1 if it was on free practice session.
Okay, guys. With that, we are going to wrap this up. I hope you have a beautiful,
great weekend.
Have a great weekend. We're one step closer, guys. Got like 4 more weeks to go.
Yay!
We're nearly there, guys. I'm coming, Julia. And we will see you guys. Why do I keep doing the Lando clap? Every time I go to speak, I'm like, we will see you guys.
Wow.
We will see you guys next week for episode 14.
14.
Oh my god, guys. I've known you guys for so long now.
Ew. That's really freaking.
Beth and I hit our 100-day Snapchat streak.
Yeah, that's freaking great.
Slay.
And with that, let's cue that
out.
road.
We don't play. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hold up. Hey, woman, so we thinking we soft. We don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off.
Anyway.